Hey, what's going on? LeeAnna back here with another video. I really need like B-roll so I can make a new intro. Trying to do all this stuff and learning all of this, all these things like video, marketing, sales. Let's see, just putting business parts of it together. I've done it before, but it's a little bit different when you're trying to do it all online. I did brick and mortar before I worked out of my home, but I didn't have a store, but it was still person to person. I went to other people's homes and did their bookkeeping. So, but I still want to go back to what I'm doing with this channel, with this show. My dream is to make it into a regular show with guests and things of that nature. It's just so slow going. I've been at this for not even a year, so but I wish I had more subscribers, which is why I started the podcast. As for the podcast, let me tell you, I am starting it probably after the first of the year. I am editing and putting all of the audios and the interviews together now and submitting them and getting them set up on my website, which that's another skill you got to have. And putting all of that together, it's a lot of work, and I want to do everything all at one time. And they say the people that have already walked in my shoes say focus on one thing at a time. That is so hard to pick just one, because I can look at 2 or 3 or 4 things and they can seem totally identical in priority, importance, urgency, everything. So hard to pick. I mean, sometimes you just got to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I mean, how else are you going to pick something? So I don't know. I love doing this. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Start the video that will be coming out on Sunday. That's what this is. I've started doing a drop the Wednesday video because I just wasn't able to keep up. Wasn't able to do anything else if I was just doing a video Wednesday and Sunday. But I do like the idea of putting a Sunday video out there for you guys, whether it's just a vlog that I've done through the week or if it's a specific subject or anything like that. So I figured if I started on Thursdays, then I can edit it and put it all together on Saturday and have it be ready on Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So have it online at 8 in the morning. The thing with videos, and if you want to combine it with your blog, you need to make sure you have part of it like a transcript or summary written up that you put in writing over on your website. Then the other thing is, if you want to have the video go over to IGTV, then you have to have your things in line for an Instagram post talking about it, and then the IGTV video hitting like the next couple of days or whatever. There's step. And that's what I'm learning. And the one thing that I kept searching for was, what's the right way to do this? Because in school they teach you the right way to do things, and when you look at it, when you go to another job, the right way to do something. This is the procedure. Well, the thing is, the people that created those jobs and created those procedures, they didn't have anywhere to start from. They just, found what was working the best for them. And that's what I have to do too. So it's very slow going, and I do get very frustrated. But I just want to keep being transparent with you guys, and I really hope that if you do think of anybody that is does live in the chronic illness realm and might be interested in a video from just some plain Jane out here that just wants to hope to inspire other people, whether you are female entrepreneurs, whether you are moms, whether you are single, divorced, married, you know, if you need inspiration and you live in the chronic condition realm of this forest, the realm of the forest, I don't know, this place in the realm, there we go. And you need inspiration, I want to be here to inspire you. I want to tell you that you are doing a great job. You do what you do, and in the process, when I tell you that and I inspire you, it inspires me. So really, I'm just being totally selfish. I mean, you know. But it does. I mean, it feels good. Helping other people, when you get going in it, can feel good. And you feel good because you're making them feel good. And it pleases me to see a change in someone, because I know how hard it can be. The first thing I was ever faced with, and did not know it at the time, obviously, I was an anxious little kid. Then I was depressed. And then I was, I was misdiagnosed with bipolar. And then I had thyroid problems, which can present like a type of psychotic condition. But I did not have that. I had an overactive thyroid. Then finally got that going down. And then I found out I have fibro. And now I've taken, then I had knee replacements. Then I had heart failure. Then, I mean, it's one thing after another. And you can only take so much without getting really tired. And I understand that. And that's why we all need a little inspiration and encouragement every once in a while. And I am here to be your inspiration, and your, hopefully, motivator, encourager, cheerleader, whatever you want to call me. I'll take it. I don't care. As long as it's motivating you and helping you to say, you know what, well, if she can do it, and she's barely got her crap together, which I do, I barely have my crap together, but I'm doing this, and I'm trying to stay inspired and motivated every day. If I can do this, you can do it too. There's nothing stopping you. It's just a matter of waking up that morning and saying, okay, if I don't start now, it's not going to start. So let's get up and go. Get up and change your clothes, do whatever you got to do in the bathroom, get your breakfast, get your coffee, and then do all of your stuff that you need to do. And then you can sit down. And then once you sit down, make sure you get up again for lunch and do all of the tidying for lunch, and, eating your lunch and doing this and doing that. Go do any errands you got to do, then come back, and then you can chill for a little bit more. Then, and if you have people, little monsters that depend on you, I don't know your situation, obviously, but you cannot do everything yourself. If you have a chronic illness, you just can't. You need help, whether it be a family member, whether it be a partner, whether it be, a teenager that comes in the afternoon for, $5 an hour or $10 an hour, 3 days a week, or I don't know, something. Somebody needs to come help you. They need to come help you with making meals one day a week, and you do all the meals, or have your kids help you. And then you got the meals for the week. And, there's just all different types of creative ways. And if you are wanting to talk to somebody in a capacity where, you just bounce things off the wall, bounce ideas off the wall, I'm your girl. I am totally here. I can listen. I can encourage you. I will be putting together some video series talking about tips and real actionable things that go through bullet points. I'm going to be putting out some videos on things like that. It's not going to be on the YouTube channel. It's going to be in my email list. So if you're watching and you want to get in on this new stuff that's coming out, then you really need to sign up. I have a link down below where you can go and sign up for the email newsletter, and you can get a couple of freebies that I have sitting there waiting for you. I am still working on things, but things are moving along, even though they are moving along pretty slowly sometimes, but sometimes they're not. Sometimes I just make the decision and boom, there it happens, and I do it. So I'm kind of getting in the swing of things, and as I learn things, the more that I'm going to be doing. It's basically it, and I'm trying to learn every day. So you want to get in on that email And that's going to keep you up to date on things that you need to know, like about the podcast, if you're interested in listening to it or being on it, anything like that. Or, and also any of the other video series that will be coming out. And also, way on down the line, probably in springtime, and when I say spring, I mean like April, we're going to have opening doors to, and this is the first time I'm announcing this just off the top of my head. See, this is sometimes how I do things. Probably won't be able to sustain this level of spontaneity, but I do like it now. But I will be kicking off a membership type of platform. And that's going to be something where I have my VIPs, my elite chronic VIPs, and we will be, the VIPs will be, obviously it's a membership. I'm not sure the price yet, but it will probably be handled through Patreon or Ko-fi, which is kofi.com, or Patreon, and probably handled through something like that, where you'll get exclusive resources, exclusive stories from me, exclusive PDFs, information, meditations, visualization, audios, all kinds of things that I have. Some interviews, some guest speakers. I just have all kinds of things planned. So if you're interested in getting in on that, message me, email me, tell me that you want to get in on it right away. And because here's the thing, I'm just going to be honest with you really quickly. Everything costs money to do stuff. And if you want to get in on the ground floor, and if you want to get in on this first as a founding member and help me out at the same time, I'm going to have another link down below where you can go to Patreon and you can sign up and you can go ahead and start supporting me right away. And I will have a specific tier there for you to sign up under that is going to be used specifically for the membership site. And I will probably continue to do it that way, for the bulk part of the year. So that seems to actually be the best way that I could probably do it. I could have, if you're not familiar with Patreon, you have the choice of which tiers that you want to support someone. You can give them a dollar off the top of your head and not have it be a recurring thing. Or you can sign up for $1 here, $2 there, $5. And I have the choice of changing some of the costs and some of the donation amounts, I should say. But one of the donation amounts that I can put up there can be specifically used by me in my project here as the membership fee that you're paying. And I can credit you with the membership fee being paid. And therefore, we can go ahead and as things start rolling out, you're going to be one of the first people to know. Now, I'm going to tell you, I know it sounds like, well, why would I want to pay her before? Here's why. I know I'm the type of person that when somebody says, you want to get this now, and you're going to be one of the first ones, I'm like right to the front of the line. I'm like, I don't care what it is. I want to do it. Especially if it doesn't cost me any effort as far as like going out somewhere, meeting new people, any of that stuff. If it's something like this online, I want to do it so bad. And I've learned, and I've had to accept the fact that just because something doesn't logically make sense doesn't mean people aren't going to do it. And there you have it. So it took me a little bit to get over that, because it's a certain mindset, because I think, well, I don't want to do something for somebody unless they need it. I don't know what people need. I don't know what people want. I do know that I have needs and I have wants, and part of that is to inspire other people. And in order to inspire other people the best way, sometimes there is other costs involved. Sometimes there is, there are things that I just can't do by myself. And one of those is funding, all the funding. So I need some crowd funding. I need some crowd support. And in return, you will be getting all these fabulous prizes. And I will be letting you know that. And we're talking like maybe $5 or $7 a month. I mean, we're not talking hardly anything at all. Later on, that cost will probably go up. That membership fee will probably go up to $10, $15, $20. I don't know what this is. I'm just spitballing here. So if you like this video, though, give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe. And I will certainly, I'll be putting out more videos, and hit the bell for notification of when the videos come out. And I will certainly be updating you. I will put the links below. Now this video, I still might have more coming after this, so don't click off of it yet. I think I'm going to end this vlog tomorrow. Or today's just Thursday, isn't it? I can probably end it Friday or Saturday, but I'll probably have more information for you by then. I probably am going to get off of here and work some numbers and work some things out. And I'll probably get back on and give you more information, because that's just how I roll. So share with your friends, subscribe, click the bell, and you'll get notified every time I put out another video. And thank you so much for listening, and thank you for sharing this video to anyone else in the chronic realm that you might know. We are warriors, and we are going to stick together, because we are warriors, and warriors are, it's just like soldiers. Come on, I mean, it's just like soldiers. Where I'm a soldier in the chronic army, and nobody is a soldier by themselves. That's just the way it is. So I look forward to talking to you later, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. Hey, I'm back. 2:30 on Thursday. Just did a video all about some new exciting things coming out. I am working today at my desk. I'm working on creative business development type things. I'm working on, I'm going to be doing finances here in a little bit. My own personal finances, and I'm working on just all kinds of crap. It's everything. It's just everything. And I will have more information for you as we roll things out. But as far as the vlog goes, yeah, it's 2:30. I'm sitting here at my desk. I'm probably going to be here until 5 or 6, and then I'm probably going to need to put my feet up, which means I will probably just move over to the bed, which is right there. See? I'll move over there and make my own little nest there, and then probably end up watching some Hallmark. It's Thursday, so there's not much going on, except this evening I'm going to go upstairs. My sister is watching her sister and brother-in-law, her brother-in-law and sister-in-law's dog. And I don't know why I can say that, but he's adorable. He looks like a Lassie dog, very similar, but he's not. I forget exactly what all he is, but he is so sweet. His name's Sydney. He is just adorable, and I just love him. I didn't even get to meet him until earlier this year, and they've met him. I mean, because I was sick and didn't go to a lot of family functions and whatever, and my mom's met him a bunch, but he is the sweetest dog, and I'm excited to go upstairs later on and see him. So, but that's all that's going on. It's Thursday, and that used to mean that Supernatural was on, but Supernatural is no more. But thankfully, they're all on Netflix. So if you haven't watched Supernatural, I highly, highly recommend. It's a very cool show. It's the longest running show in the sci-fi genre on TV, which it was 15 seasons, which is, I mean... They both started, the two brothers played by Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki. Jared Padalecki went straight from Gilmore Girls to Supernatural, and they both started single with no kids. Now they're both married with kids. They were best friends. They both live in Austin, Texas. They're a mile from each other. Their camaraderie that they shared off camera was they were able to put into their roles big time. And it really made for the show to be awesome. So just my little blurb about Supernatural in there, because it's just so awesome. And it was so terrible that it had to go off the air, but they wanted to go off on a high note. the guys did that played the roles, and they just wanted to go ahead and get off there. I mean, Jensen was in his 20s and now is in when it started, and is in his 40s now. Jared was in his early 20s and now he's 37, and so a lot of time. They did some good stuff, and they made a huge fandom that is incredibly loyal, and they're still going around doing all their conventions, their fan conventions. As soon as this lift on COVID goes by, the fan conventions are going to start back up. As it is right now, they were supposed to be here in November. They were supposed to be here over in Concord. I don't think they did it, though. I'm sure, because I think we still had our ban on. I think the ban was still down. So anyway, I will go for now, and I will catch back up with you later. Okay, so I'm back. It's Friday. I had to work on my finances all day, so that is never fun. And I'm exhausted in my brain. My poor little brain is exhausted. And let's see, right now I'm chilling. I put on a Hallmark movie, one of my favorites that I keep watching over and over and over and over. And let's see. I'll probably get on the computer again, but for fun this time. So anyway, let's see, what else? Munchkin's here. She says hi, but she's giving herself a little bath, so I'm not going to interrupt her. My room's a mess. I still have to keep putting things away, but I am transitioning and selling things and moving things out, which is always a good thing, so I can increase my space. But I've got to go. I just wanted to jump on and say hello and wish you all a very happy weekend. And I will be putting this up on Sunday, and by then I hope you did have a good weekend. What kind of cookies do you all eat for Christmas? A couple years ago we made Christmas cookies, but they weren't the sugar cookies with the icing that you think of. They were like red velvet cake with white chocolate chips in it. There were peanut butter cookies, all different variations of like a cookie, chocolate cookie type of cookie. How many times can I say cookie? But this year we're going to make some of those same ones, but we are also going to make the sugar cookies and decorate them, and when we do, I will post them. So that's the last thing that I was going to say. Oh, and also the title of the movie that I'm watching, in case any of you want to know, is See You Soon at Christmas Time. Let me see. I can get it right here. Picture a Perfect Christmas. Yeah, I was totally off. So that's it. Picture a Perfect Christmas. That's what I'm watching. And let's see. I guess that's all. Okay, bye.
Yeah, say hi. Say hi, Munchkin. No? No?
Hello, warriors. I'm back. It is, what day? Saturday. I'm going to edit this today when I'm done videoing. And so it'll be up there tomorrow for you guys. Aren't I? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Just wanting to say hello. Wanted to give you guys a little bit of, not inspiration, but just if you feel yourself overwhelmed, there's a little trick that I use. It is, I go outside and I look up in the sky. Treetops, skies, birds, all that good stuff is up. Nature, there is nature on the ground, yes, but there are treetops is what I'm talking about. Everything that you look at from the ground, on the ground, and that's built up like buildings and whatnot, that's man-made. And when you look up, everything up there is God-made. And it's divine, whether you are a believer in God or not. that's my little trick that I use for when I'm overwhelmed. Sometimes I forget, and you may well forget to do this little trick, but it really does help in times when you just feel like, hold on, times when you just feel like there is, you know, so much that's going on that you have to do, and you just can't figure out how to go about doing things. The first thing that I would recommend after doing that is take some deep breaths, 5 deep breaths. In for 5, hold for 4, out for 5. In for 5, hold for 4, out for 5. And do that 5 times. And then write everything down that you need to write down. Get a tablet, not just one piece of paper, but a tablet. Brain dump. Put everything down. And I'm saying this whole process can take like 45 minutes, less than that, depending on if you have everything ready to write down or not. I know some people like myself, I can think about things all day long, but then when I go to write it down, it's gone. It's vanished. Then just start sorting it. If you have to use separate pieces of paper, that's okay to sort it. I prefer not to do any chores or anything like that on Sundays, so I don't do Sunday, but Monday through Saturday, I write down a list for what day those things need done on, and then after you write down the list, then you can open a calendar and assign times to them. If there's no times, then you should do them first thing in the morning if your calendar allows it. So that is a little tip on how to manage time and the stress and overwhelm that you feel when you know that you've got a lot of things to do, but you don't know where to start. And remember also to delegate and ask for help, because your family loves you and they are there for you. And if you need help, you ask. Or you know what, guess what? If it's something for them and you're doing it and they won't help, it doesn't get done. I have a little bit of a mean streak. So anyway, I gotta go. My cats are fighting. So I love you all. And if you like this whole long ass video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Click the bell for notification. That way you'll be subscribed the next time I make a video. We have a cat that adopted us, and he's about a year old, and he picks on my 13-year-old cat. So he doesn't pick on her. He wants to wrestle, and it's just doesn't fly sometimes. So anyway, like the video, and I will see you around the internet. I'm putting a little present for you guys down in the bottom in the description. It's a link to my website, and there will be lots of new stuff over there for you to look at least one blog post and maybe two freebies. But I'm working on it. I'm working. Okay, I got it. Later.